Happy Thursday, Striver. Have you had a lot of momentum this week? Yes? Congratulations. No? Congratulations. You're a work in progress. Here we are in Growth Day, making personal development a priority. So let's get to it. How can we develop more momentum in our lives? I've taught this for so many years, so forgive me if you've heard this before, but I really believe that there's just 4 C's that can really lead to great momentum. And I'll keep this conceptual for the day, so this might be a really great opportunity to journal on these topics today. First and foremost, I believe momentum always initiates with clarity. When we are clear in what we want, clear in our direction, clear in who we are, clear in what the end outcomes are that we are after, clear on our why, our purpose. These things, though you don't have to have all of those, help. No clarity, no change. So I always suggest people find that inner clarity. If that means you just need to brainstorm of all the things that you want in your journal, if that means you need to go to your life score section and just score your whole life assessment to see where you're at in each and every major area of your life. If that means sit and just journal about how you're feeling. If that means you need to get a mentor or somebody who can give you a plan or a roadmap or a blueprint to follow, I'm here to tell you clarity matters. I've taught this for a long time too. Being a Montanan, I like to have this saying that says, the time to have the map is before you enter the woods. So many people enter the woods of life with no clarity, and so they wander around lost and directionless and scared for years. Where if they'd just gotten the map, the directions first, they would have had a beautiful nature walk. And so clarity matters. Second big idea, to get more momentum in life, we got to have more confidence. When we have confidence, when we believe in our ability to figure things out, we're more willing to try, to put the effort in, to do the hours, because we believe that things will turn out well and that we're capable of handling them. We can have confidence in who we are and what we're capable of in managing and doing things. And suddenly, with more confidence, you feel more motivated, don't you? You're more willing to also assert yourself, raise your hand, ask for help to get those directions, that map, that blueprint, that roadmap. Sometimes real confidence is demonstrated when we can admit we don't know what to do and we're willing to ask for that help. Sometimes confidence happens when we decide finally we're worthy of more success. That moment it clicks for you that you deserve greatness and a great life just like anybody else, that simple decision, that realization can change things. Confidence is the secret unlock to more momentum. Up next, one of my favorite topics in the world, competence. Competence. Competence is knowledge, skill, ability, talent. It means your ability to level up your learning so you know more of what to do and you have more mastery. You want momentum in any area of life, develop more expertise. With more expertise and more know-how, you feel also more confident. With more expertise, you have more clarity. I always tell people, if you haven't identified the 5 major skill sets that are critical to your career or your business or your mission, you haven't even got in the conscious game of high performance yet. You might be good, but you're unconsciously competent. When you become consciously competent, you know the skills, you know what you need to develop. You are on the path of mastering the areas in which you need to have expertise. You just outpace everybody. And I've seen that over and over and over again. Those who have a competent roadmap in my industry, in the influencer or creator or knowledge economy, it doesn't mean they're more entertaining, more fancy, or have more innate talent. They just know the roadmap. They just clearly pass everybody else. Competence. What are the 5 skills you need to develop? Go develop them. Finally, for more momentum, get coaching. Learn from our coaches about the different perspectives in life, about how to look at or seek your goals, your mindset, develop your habits, have a better approach to life overall. That coaching is invaluable. If you'd ever like to work one-on-one with a coach, with a high-performance coach, just hit reply to any of our emails and let us know, or click the link in your emails that says claim your free group coaching session. But I think it's important that you get an outside perspective to help you develop that clarity, that competence, and that confidence. That's why when I sometimes draw these 4 C's, clarity, competence, confidence, and coaching, I like to intersect all of them. And one thing that often I'll circle them with is this idea of community. Community is like a bonus point for momentum. When you're around other people who are also on the same path, same ideals or vision or work effort, same positivity, same willingness to challenge ourselves, to grow, things change. That's why I'm always encouraging, please post in Growth Day. Share, what are your morning routines, your best health habits, your challenges, your breakthroughs and ahas and life wisdoms that have helped you along the way. Because the more you see that in the community and you read about that from other people, the more you're encouraged to keep going on your own path. I really believe the encouragement that comes from a community can be a singular amplifier of our mood and a tremendously powerful amplifier for our momentum. Clarity, competence, confidence, coaching, and community. I hope that you feel that we're giving you those things right here in Growth Day. You can develop clarity by filling out your journal on a consistent basis. Smash any one of those buttons under the journal to get some prompts of what to think about, to find your own clarity. I also have a clarity challenge you can take. Competence, developing the skills you need to have a better life. Just go to the Learn section, then the courses, and you can see lots of different training for different areas of your life. Develop competence in those areas of your life, you'll improve your life. Confidence, well, we've got Mel Robbins' High Five Challenge. We've got the Confidence Challenge. We've got courses of confidence in your Learn section. We try to bring it all here for you together. Our goal is to give you the tools and the content, the coaching, the community that's going to help you go to the next level. But I'd like to end with this. What does momentum mean to you right now? You know, you can have all those things or develop all those things, but momentum for what? Where are you going? What do you want? What do you dream of? I'd love to encourage you to level up your ambition today, to believe in yourself in a bigger way today, to remember that you can design and architect a future that you are encouraged by, that you love, that you're excited by, that's compelling to you. And if you can have that and see that, then you want to move towards it. And suddenly what happens is you get a little momentum, one little action a day to build a better future for yourself, to be a little healthier, happier, more alive, more connected, have a greater sense of satisfaction, meaning, or fulfillment. All these things, part of momentum. What does momentum mean to you at this stage of your life? Something to journal about. I want to encourage you to keep going, no matter where you're at, whatever you're struggling with. Momentum, yeah, some days you don't have a good day, but you still got 6 days left. Maybe you have 2 bad days. There's still 4, 5 days left. There's always another day, a new chapter, an open page, a blank canvas. There's always an opportunity to try again and to go again and to go again. I think it shouldn't need to be stated, but the underlying assumption of gaining momentum in life is that we're more consistent in our action. More consistency, more action, more momentum. So do something today to improve your life. Because here at Growth Day, we're trying to make self-improvement a way of life. Thanks for listening to this daily fire today. I'm just so appreciative of this community. Thank you for being part of Growth Day. Thank you just for believing in us and, importantly, believing in yourself, knowing that you have a full potential to change and improve your life, because you and I both know every day is a great day to grow. All right, if you love this Daily Fire today, quick reminder, comment on it down below. What did you learn? What do you think? What do you have to share? This is about social learning in Growth Day. We learn from each other. We have that humility to learn from each other, but we also have that service leadership mindset where we want to share our life lessons with one another. So what have you learned about this topic? Put it in the comments down below and then get your growth streak.